And all of us know that Surah Al-Asr is one of the most important surah of the Quran. And according to Imam Shafi, may Allah have mercy on him, he said that if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would have revealed only Surah Al-Asr, it would have been sufficient for the guidance of humanity. If Surah Al-Asr was alone revealed, it would have been sufficient for the guidance of humanity. And Surah Al-Asr is also called as the way to salvation, as Rah-e-Nijat. And Al-Asr means time. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this surah is taking an oath of time. And there are 3 verses in the surah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Wal Asr, by the token of time. Innal insana lafi khusr. Verily, man is in a state of loss. Illa alladhina amanu, except those who have faith. Wa amilu salihat, and those who have righteous deed. Wa tawasaw bil haqq, those who invite people to truth. And wa tawasaw bis sabr, and those who invite people to patience and perseverance. This surah, Surah Al-Asr, it is the way to salvation, and it is telling that Allah is taking the oath of time and is saying man is verily in loss except those who have these 4 criteria. So if you don't have these 4 criteria, you are in khasara, you are in loss, you are doomed. So the only way you can attain Jannah, the only way you can go to that you can get salvation is by having these 4 criteria. Number 1 is iman, that is faith. Number 2 is what is amal salihat, that is righteous deed. Number 3 is watawasaw bil haqq, inviting people to truth. And number 4 is watawasaw bis sabr, inviting people to patience and constancy. So for any human being to go to Jannah, there are a minimum 4 criteria required: iman, faith, righteous deed, inviting people to truth, and inviting people to patience and perseverance. If any one of these 4 criteria is missing, under normal circumstances, you shall not enter Jannah. You may be a very good Muslim. You may be praying 5 times a day. You may have gone for Hajj. You may be fasting in the month of Ramadan. You may have given zakat. But if you do not do dawah, if you do not invite people to truth, according to this surah, you shall not enter Jannah. If Allah wants to forgive you and put you in Jannah, that is Allah's prerogative. That is Allah's prerogative. But according to Surah Al-Asr, under normal circumstances, if you do not fulfill all the 4 criteria, only doing dawah is also not sufficient. You should have iman, you should have righteous deed, you should invite people to truth, and invite people to patience and perseverance. If any one of these criteria are missing, under normal circumstances, you shall not enter Jannah. It is compulsory that you should have all these 4 criteria. If Allah wants to forgive you and put you in Jannah, that is a different question. Under normal circumstances, all these 4 criteria are required. That's the reason Imam Shafi, may Allah have mercy on him, he said, if the surah alone was revealed, it would have been sufficient for guidance. And if you read the Quran, there are many places, tens and more than 100 places in the Quran where Allah says, if you want to go to Jannah, you have to be believer and you have to do good deeds. Iman and amal salihat. Iman and amal salihat. Several places in the Quran that Allah says, if you are a believer and if you do righteous deed. If you have faith and if you do righteous deed.